up, YouTube? Denny in Saigon. I don't know which one I'm going here. I'm up here in District 12. I'm about to teach again. Should be an interesting day. Didn't teach in the morning, didn't teach in the afternoon. Starting at 4 o'clock here. I'll sit at the coffee shop for a little bit, have some coffee. Which is maybe a vice of mine. I really like coffee. Get too much of it. Yeah, so as I was saying, you know, I believe in the King James Bible. It's where I get my worldview. I'm not particularly religious. I don't go to church. I don't really, you know, I don't go around telling people what to believe. I'm not going to put my thumb in the Bible and shake it at you. I'm not going to hit you with it. Believe whatever you want. That's just where I get my worldview, and that's what I believe. I've read the Bible, and I've been reading the Bible for a lot of years, and one thing I learned is that God knows what He's talking about, and everybody else is full of shit. See, I told you I know a thing or two. I'll tell you another thing I know. Lies outnumber the truth 1,000,000 to 1. If something's true, there's 1,000,000 lies they can use to cover it up. Which happens all the time, of course. The truth shall set you free. I'm sure that's true in every way. I'm a shameless truther, not a conspiracy theorist, because I don't really care about Bigfoot, space aliens from the other side of Uranus. I care about the Loch Ness Monster, vampires, and all that. It's nonsense, but you know, I know that people do lie. Another lesson you learn if you read the Bible, you know, you're going to learn that people are people, and they got the same demons they've always had. There's plenty of Jezebels running around the world today. People just like that, you know, who are willing to send out false witnesses against you to have you stoned and take your vineyard. That stuff happens. It's always happened. It always will. They want you to think that conspiracies are not common. It's kind of because, you know, the CIA pretty much weaponized that term, conspiracy theorist, when they were having the hearings for the JFK assassination. They didn't want anybody to look further into that. Just believe the official story. And obviously the CIA, they're used for no good, mostly. I watched about 6 hours of whistleblower testimony one time on YouTube years ago, and I mean, I remembered some of it. I remembered it was so shocking. The one guy, he confessed that they had put concrete in the children's milk supply in Cuba, and his quote was, he said, "We declared war on school children. That shouldn't be the policy of the U.S. government." Yeah, it shouldn't be, but that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes, man. They recruit people, young people, and they're good people maybe to start out with, and they think they're doing something good for the government. But when it's all said and done, years later, they look back and they realize they were pretty bad. One guy confessed that he had people tortured. He sat in a room and listened to a guy that was tortured over, you know, a fake dossier, like the one they made up against Trump. And they hurt the guy real bad, you know, and he had to listen to his screams. It was all lies that he had made up. That's how it goes, man. That's how the world really works. I don't want to go this way. I changed my mind. I'm going to go the other way. It's looking too dark and cloudy. I better go to my branch 2. I don't have time to go to branch 4. I like that coffee shop a little better, but I don't have time for it. Yeah, forgot what I was doing because I was talking to you. Now, what was I even talking about? Yeah, I was ranting. Pretty much what I do. You know, there's no fixing those problems in the West, and deep down I realize that. The USA, I've read enough to know that the United States does have a secret destiny, a destiny that I don't really want to be a part of. You may not even believe that, or you may not know about it. You may think this or you may think that, but it's the information age, and you can look stuff up, and you can dig stuff up, and I have been doing that for a long time. I'm able to look at a big picture and see that I don't know what's exactly going to happen, but the average person is not getting. It's not going to be easy, especially not for a Bible believer, not for a Christian, not for a person who wants to do good or seek the truth. The truth is the enemy of the state now. People like Facebook and CNN are going to tell you what reality is. They're going to cover up the truth with as many lies as they can. And it's easy for them to do. Like, you couldn't find out the truth about the JFK assassination now because there have been so many lies told. They do that with every big event like that, They better kick it down. It's going to rain on me. Any type of a false flag event or some big event, and they just want to hide stuff from the public, they just put out a whole bunch of lies and misinformation and pay a bunch of characters to say this and say that, and pretty soon you can't find the truth no more. The truth is buried, and you're never going to dig it out now. I mean, you'll never get the truth about 9/11, I'm sure. The official story is not true, which is obvious to anybody who thinks, but what is true, nobody knows. Nobody really knows. Man, I don't like to get in front of these trucks. These trucks scare me. The young guys driving and shit, they're the ones on the motorbikes that kill themselves all the time. It's about to rain on me. I got dust in my eye. District 12 is a little bit dirty. Like construction or something. Here we go. See if I can make it to the coffee shop before I get soaked. Yeah, so anyways, now they're trying to hide the truth on the internet, and that's what it's all about, man. They've increased the left's reach a bunch, and they've decreased the reach of everyone else at the expense of the left. Or I didn't say that right. You know what I meant. I'm getting wet right now. They've increased the left at the expense of everybody else, and so now that's what you're going to get. They're going to hide the truth if possible. And what is the truth? Oh, a legal immigrant comes in the country and rapes and murders a woman. We don't want to talk about that. That didn't even really happen. That never really happened. And they're going to construct a crime for Trump. They're in the process of constructing this crime that Trump will be accused of. It's really crazy. It's really crazy. And so they think if they sweep in enough Democrats, they're going to be able to impeach Trump, and they will. They sure as hell will. And anybody else who tries to come in and work for the American people. Because it's the government and it's the people. That's the two sides right there. Trump's not an insider. Stop at the intersection. They do that to you here. You can just stop anywhere. You got to be prepared for that. I was right next to that truck. That's what it's like in Saigon. But I love it.